Hello folks, Sam Owens here, and I've got a pump for your RV, travel trailer, fifth wheel, boat, whatever. You have a water supply in there that you need a pump to deliver water to your faucets and shower and all the appliances you have or devices you have. Here we have Vevor diaphragm pump, and it's 5.5 gallons per minute. It's the ideal size for most applications that you'll need in these types of vehicles. It comes with a rubberized mount which keeps down the vibration. And also it comes with one of these quick connect couplers, and we're going to show the use of this. If yours doesn't have this, you could clip the wires off and use the wire nuts if that's the way you want to do it. It's set from the factory with the proper settings for the pressure switch and the bypass. It has two applications there. Pressure switch can be adjusted from 40 psi to 100 psi. Everything is set to go for your RV or your camping equipment, so you don't have to really do anything. And if you don't know exactly what you're doing, seek professional help to make these adjustments. And this is the tool that will change the adjustments. And we'll leave that to you as to what you need to do. You're going to get a filter for the input. The input is on this side. You can always tell because there's an arrow pointing in. This is the output, and there's a little arrow pointing out, which way it goes. So this is going to go on this side. These are your two connectors they give you to connect to the water lines in your vehicle, and it's one that you can put the rubber hose that's there over this. If you have a connector that fits already, then you don't need these. This is if you don't have the proper size. We're going to do a demonstration out in my driveway of showing the pump in action, so stay with me on that. Okay, in addition to the two connectors, you get an adapter here. This is a hose adapter that on the output, we're going to use this. You also get some Teflon tape to wrap all the connections to ensure that you don't have a leak, and we'll show that. Right here is your adjusting tool for the pressure switch. This is that 40 to 100 psi. You can make the adjustment there to the pressure you need. It's preset to 70 psi, which is just fine. Right here, it's open and you can easily gain access to it. This is the bypass setting. Will ensure a real good seal, and I'll pull that off. So now, and it may be upside down, that's fine. I'm gonna try to go on around till it's like that. It's very hard. It's on there tight. And this is your filter here. You can pull it out, and there'll be debris or something possibly on there. You can clean it out, back on, and periodically you can actually look in there and see things possibly. So get her tight, and that's all I need right there. So I just give her a pull, push that up, put this over to the side, and now this larger end right there is going to screw in. It'll only go one way, and it's got finger tight knurls on the knob. That's all you need. You don't need to put a wrench or anything. Just tighten it till you feel it stop right there, and we'll ensure that we do not have any leaks at all. Pull it, and there it's ready. Now, most motorhomes are going to have a connector already on the end if you're replacing the pump. So you can use those connectors. You don't have to use this. They supply it in case you don't have the proper size or something or other. This will allow you to adapt it. I could take this off and I could put this one in. But if I use this, you see it's straight out. Most times you don't want it going out real far. You can put an elbow in there, and that's what this one will do. And let's see, it's got the little insert in there just like that one does. Folks, this is the demonstration area. I've got the pump right here connected to the supply line that I showed you before, and it goes down. I have alligator clamp to hold it where the end of this hose is in the bottom of this storage bucket. Folks, I'm finding that the water or the pump continues flowing a little bit, so I'm adjusting the pressure down from 70 and see if I can find a point where the pump will come on and off pretty close to instantly. So let me show you what we do. I did a quarter of a turn of the pressure switch here counterclockwise to lower it. So I take this off, put my wrench in here. I started at 12 o'clock. I'm at 9 o'clock. I'm going to go on down another quarter of a turn down to this point. So if I want to bring it back to where I was, I'd have this straight up, okay? And I don't need to cover that right now until I'm completed, but that's the pressure switch right there. Now we're going to turn it on and see what we get. Nice pressure. It's pulling water good through there, and you have to have a good seal on all of these. Now I'm going to turn it off. There. So you may have to adjust the pressure switch lower if it's not shutting off properly. There you go. So we'll see how that works, and you have to get all of the air out of the line. So if it still wants to come on at the wrong time, keep going a quarter of a turn at a time. Then when you're complete, put the cover back on and then tighten it up tight so you don't want anything to get in there. And now it's going good, and all of the air out of the line, and we've got some good pressure right there, and it's quiet. And watch, it turns off within a second or so. There, it just turned off. Perfect. Okay, I want to thank you very much for watching my video.